Assalamu alaikum, welcome back. Quran Reset 30 Days with Quran. I am Galal Radwan, and today let's talk about Tajweed. What is Tajweed and the history about Tajweed? You know, is it wajib? Shall I study Tajweed? Shall I become like a Tajweed teacher? Or shall I read Quran properly? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, بل هو آيات بينات في صدور الذين أوتوا العلم. Rather, it's a clear ayat preserved in the heart of those who have been given the knowledge. So, the Quran was revealed in hearts. The first of all transmission is in hearts. So that's why, inshallah, once you memorize the Quran and you master Tajweed and you are ready for Ijazah, you will read the Quran from Fatiha to Nas without reading, just by heart. So this is how. That's why if you imagine that all the copies of the Quran vanish from the world in 1-2 days, it could be written, because a lot of million people memorize Quran by hearts. Okay, this is first of all, Quran is by heart. So the Prophet, did you think the Prophet ﷺ was teaching them like al-iqlab and al-ikhfa, mutajannisan saghira and all this? Actually no, the Prophet ﷺ was reading Quran in the right way, and that's how the Sahaba was reading the Quran in the right way from the Prophet ﷺ, and then to the other generation. And then after time, a lot of people enter Islam around Arabia and they're not Arabs. So how the scholars and Sahaba protect the Quran and the language, the Arabic language? A lot of scholars spend a lot of time and effort to protect the language, the Arabic language, and they preserve also the Quran by putting the rules of Tajweed that we are studying now. So that helps you to study Arabic, helps you also to read Quran properly. That's why even now in Egypt, Arabs and everywhere, Saudi, Syria, any place, they are studying Tajweed, because our Arabic now is not that perfect. We have, this slang like Egyptian. There's a different dialects there. We still understand a lot of the Arabic one, and if you speak in standard Arabic, the Arabic Fusha, you will be understood and we understand you. But I mean in Tajweed, the proper one, we need also for the students to study Tajweed properly. So now let's go to the question. Studying Tajweed theoretically is wajib, compulsory? Actually, it is fardu kifaya. That means if enough people from the Muslims study this knowledge, like the knowledge of al-fiqh, the knowledge of aqidah, the knowledge of Tajweed and language, okay, that would be enough to the rest of community. But the practical Tajweed is obligatory on everyone, because any surah you're gonna read, you just read it in a proper way without a clear mistakes. Now, alhamdulillah, there is no sin upon you. But if you're still struggling, remember we're talking about that you are doing your best. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from His generosity, is giving you will give you two rewards. Reward because you read, another one because you're trying and you're struggling. So, but if someone is so proud, hey, I'm not gonna learn from anyone, I just read, right, and he's doing a lot of mistakes, but he is proud, how? I'm not going to listen from such a sheikh and blah blah blah. So this one is gonna have a sin by this, because he need to learn. That's it. Tajweed is really important. Tajweed protects you and will purify your recitation. Yani applying Tajweed in your recitation will take all the recitation to other level. And then you add your voice, addition to your voice and the tone and so on, that will be also helpful. So that's what we do here on the channel. I have a lot of lessons for Tajweed. I hope it's helpful. Also, if you need one-on-one classes in Zoom, you can communicate with me and start the journey together. That's it for today. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.